Hi folks, in today's EV news, Scania and Northvolt announce a new battery for heavy-duty trucks, UK's eco-smart home tech manufacturer Myenergi surpassed 500,000 sales, and finally, connected Kerb and Surrey County Council aim for 10,000 public EV charge points by 2030. I'm G3. Let's take a more in-depth look at those news articles. Up first, we got an article from Clean Technica, and it's about Scania and Northvolt announcing new battery for heavy-duty trucks. Scania, which is a heavy truck manufacturer, part of the Volkswagen Group, and Northvolt say they've teamed up to create a battery for heavy-duty electric trucks that will last as long as the vehicles themselves, which is about 1.5 million kilometres, 930,000 miles. They say it's important to reassure heavy truck customers that replacing batteries will not be part of the electric truck experience. The diesel engine is the unsung hero of the world's freight and cargo industries. Its primary feature is an abundance of low-speed torque to get heavy-laden vehicles moving from rest. Now, electric motors also have lots of low-speed torque. In fact, they develop their maximum torque at 0 RPM, which makes them ideal for use in any truck designed to carry heavy loads. The collaboration between Scania and Northvolt began in 2017 when the two companies joined forces to develop and commercialise an industry-leading battery cell for heavy commercial vehicles. The long-duration cell is being produced at the Northvolt Gigafactory in northern Sweden. Scania says it will inaugurate a new battery factory in Sweden where battery cells will be assembled into battery packs for the start of production of heavy-duty electric trucks. The cell specifications provided by the companies in their joint press release was that it's a prismatic cell with 157 amp hours capacity, it's got a 3.6 volts nominal voltage, and that the lifetime is 1.5 million kilometres in heavy-duty commercial transportation. Now, Clean Technica note that the press release avoids providing any details about the new long-life battery cells in terms of what the battery chemistry is or if there are any changes in anode or cathode technology that contribute to a longer than normal service life. There's also no performance data provided that touches on how the battery cells will perform in adverse conditions such as extreme cold, which does have a significant effect on battery performance. So Clean Technica say that their takeaways are that heavy truck customers care not a whit about 0 to 60 miles per hour times or top speeds, but they do care about reliability, longevity and total operating costs. If an electric truck requires a new battery pack halfway through its useful life, that is obviously something that's going to directly affect operating cost calculations. Some fantastic news there about the development of the battery with the longer lifespan, 1.5 million kilometres, 930,000 miles. This is really going to make an impact in the heavy duty truck sector because obviously they need longevity of the equipment, having the battery for that full life, not needing to replace it, significant part of reducing costs of the truck over the entire time of the investment where they're using it. So fantastic news from Scania and Northvolt. Next up, we've got another article from Clean Technica, and this is saying that the UK's eco-smart home tech manufacturer Myenergi surpasses 500,000 product sales. They also note that it secured 30 million in funding. Now, Myenergi was founded in 2016 by Lee Sutton and Jordan Brompton, whose passion for renewable energy drove their vision to optimise renewable energy use at home. Myenergi's product range includes what it calls the world's first solar-compatible smart electric vehicle charge point, known as a Zappi, as well as the Eddy solar power diverter, the Harvey wireless current monitor, and Libby, a smart home battery. The Zappi EV charge can operate as a standard home car charger using power from the grid. It also has optional charging modes which use 100% green energy generated from your own home solar PV system or wind. Now, the Zappi's three modes are Eco, Eco Plus and fast charging. The Eco mode minimises the use of grid power, generally taking advantage of cheaper rates overnight in areas where time of use tariffs apply, but they can also charge using 100% locally generated green energy. The Eco Plus charging is very similar to Eco charging in that it can utilise power from the grid or your own power source. However, the charge power is continuously adjusted in response to changes in generation or power consumption elsewhere in the home. So electric car charging will pause if there is too much imported power, continuing only when there's surplus free power available. And in fast mode, the vehicle will be charged at maximum power, and this power can come from a renewable energy source or simply from the grid. And if you don't have solar panels or wind generation, the Zappi will charge just like an ordinary level 3 charge point. Myenergi's Eddy is a power diverter that utilises surplus self-generated energy by redirecting it within the home. And the Harvey is an energy monitoring wireless sensor that Myenergi says is an essential part of the installation process that saves time and money. Now recently, Myenergi has added a modular battery system called the Libby. It allows you to capture as much surplus solar energy as possible while integrating with your existing Myenergi devices. Myenergi's devices can therefore work together to create a home ecosystem that enables customers to control and optimize energy usage in their homes, while maximizing self-consumption from their own renewable generation technology, such as solar panels and wind turbines. UK sales of the company's Zappi solar EV charge point in 2022 almost doubled compared to the previous year, with more than 55,000 units shipped, and they're firmly on track to become the UK's largest home EV charge point provider before the end of the calendar year. The article finishes off by saying that Myenergi has just secured a £30 million funding package from HSBC UK to support the development and production of innovative smart home energy products. The funding is going to be used to expand the company's operations, enhance its production capabilities, and invest in research and development to create new and innovative products. Well, that's fantastic news. Myenergi are a wonderful UK-based company that are making some really great innovative products that I believe are well regarded in the industry. They certainly seem to be talked about in positive ways by those that have them in place. I certainly can't wait until I'm in a position to have solar panels and EV charging that I'm going to be able to use these products as well, because they'd certainly be top of my list. And finally this week, it's another article from Clean Technica, and it's that Connected Kerb and Surrey County Council aim for 10,000 public EV charging points by 2030. This ambitious rollout of charge points at over 1,500 locations is the largest deployment of EV chargers by any UK local authority, and it will make it easier for residents to take advantage of the many benefits offered by electric vehicles. The ambitious rollout is set to deliver more than 5,000 fast charge points by 2027, including over 500 rapid charge points, resulting in an increase from one charger per 9,000 residents in Surrey to an estimated one charger per 2,500 residents. Well, that's obviously a great improvement, still nowhere near enough, but it is a good step in the right direction. Now, Chris Pateman-Jones, CEO of Connected Kerb, said that if one local authority can deliver such a significant boost to the UK's charging network, just imagine what we could achieve by 2030 if every city, county and combined authority was empowered to do the same. Now, although the government's estimate of 300,000 chargers by 2030 may feel ambitious, it's eminently possible. And in recognition of the need to make EV adoption a practical reality for the 2.35 million blue badge holders on UK roads, the ambitious undertaking sets an additional target to make 1 in 5 of the EV charging bays accessible to drivers with disabilities. This sounds really good, but when I was listening to an interview recently with ChargeSafe, which are an organisation that are looking at all the charging locations around the UK and reviewing them for safety, lighting, accessibility, a number of different features. What they did note was that of all the chargers they've looked at so far, it seemed that only 1 in 5 was accessible. That's a similar level that Connected Kerb are aiming for, which doesn't really seem hugely ambitious to me. Surely the ultimate target is for every charge point to be accessible. I guess a lot of that is driven by the fact of the locations that they're going to be. They're going to be in street locations that have curbs that maybe might not necessarily be accessible. So I guess they've got limitations in place there, but it doesn't seem hugely ambitious considering 1 in 5 appears to be the current level of accessibility for chargers in the UK. Anyway, I digress. The article goes on to say, Connected Kerb's product range is set to be rolled out across Surrey, consisting of 7 kilowatt and 22 kilowatt Gecko chargers, chameleon chargers for on-street and car parks, and the wall-mounted Limpet and Scarab throughout housing developments. So that's great news that Connected Kerb are working with Surrey County Council to get so many chargers in place across the county by 2030. Well, there you go, folks. That's this week's EV News. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then please click the like button down below. Up next, I've got this video, which I think you might find useful. And if you haven't done so already, then why not subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon so you get notified when I load up a new video. Well, thanks for watching, folks. Until next time, bye.